Please help me reach 2,000 subscribers. For the longest time, I believed my relationship was unbreakable. After nearly 9 years with my wife, Lena, I thought we were steady. Not flawless, but strong enough to weather anything. I truly believed that, right up until the day everything unraveled. It happened on a calm Saturday. I had the day off unexpectedly and decided to surprise Lena by taking her out for lunch at a cozy riverside cafe we used to love. That little spot held years of memories, lazy mornings, long talks, quiet moments that once felt effortless. Things between us had been a bit cold lately, so I hoped going back there might warm things up again. Instead, it destroyed me. The moment I walked in, I saw her. Lena was sitting by the window, but she wasn't alone. Across from her sat a man I didn't recognize. They were leaning close, smiling in a way that made my stomach twist. It wasn't friendly. It wasn't innocent. It was the kind of closeness that belongs to two people sharing more than conversation. Froze. My brain scrambled for any harmless explanation. But then Lena glanced up. In a split second, shock flashed across her face, followed by unmistakable guilt. She turned away quickly, pretending nothing was wrong. The man kept talking, unaware that their secret had just fallen apart. I stepped back outside, heart pounding, and walked away before she even noticed. The disbelief lasted only a few days. Then it hardened into clarity. I didn't confront her immediately. Instead, I watched closely, quietly. It didn't take long to uncover the truth. His name was Aaron. They'd met at her gym. What started as small talk had grown into something far deeper. Every new detail stung worse than the last, but I kept my composure. I refused to crumble in front of her. A week later, she handed me the opportunity I'd been waiting for. She told me she was going out with her college friends for a girls' night. I nodded as if nothing was wrong, already knowing she was lying. I followed her car across the city to an upscale restaurant. And right on cue, Aaron was waiting outside. He greeted her with a kiss on the cheek. They walked in together hand in hand like they were the real couple. I watched from behind the building where no one could see me. She was glowing, laughing, leaning in, her expression soft in a way I hadn't seen in months. It hit me then. This wasn't temporary. She had feelings for him. That was the final push. I texted one of her closest friends, someone she trusted completely, and asked her to meet me immediately. When she arrived, confused and worried, I told her everything. She tried to deny it at first, but once I showed her the truth, she couldn't. Then I asked her to do something difficult. I told her to go inside and tell Lena that I was here and aware of everything she'd been hiding. Through the window, I watched Lena's face drain of color the moment her friend delivered the message. She stood abruptly and hurried outside, leaving Aaron behind. When she saw me waiting, she froze. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just let the silence speak for me. She started fumbling for explanations and excuses, but I stopped her. I told her I didn't need stories. I wanted her to understand the damage she had done. Then I walked away while she stood there speechless. The weeks that followed were filled with her attempts to fix things. Messages, apologies, promises. But my heart had already detached. There was no repairing what she shattered. Then unexpectedly, Aaron reached out. He called, thinking we could talk this through, as if a polite conversation could erase the wreckage. I let him speak until he ran out of words. Then I told him plainly that he wasn't the one I held responsible. The betrayal belonged to the woman who vowed loyalty to me. But I wanted him to understand something. If he chose to be with her, he was choosing the chaos she created. Maybe he thought he'd found a romance. Instead, he was walking into the aftermath of her decisions. With that, I cut the cord completely, walking away from both of them, ready to rebuild a life free of lies that once looked like love. Please help me reach 2,000 subscribers.